I just finished watching Garfield the movie, and all I can say is nothing because I literally fell asleep. Oh, there we go. If I could sum up this movie in one word, it would be Walmart. How about you guys?
I mean, a satisfactory store chain equating to a satisfactory movie experience. I guess that works.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you something real quick. If you had a orange cat and you fed it a bunch of lasagna, what would happen? What would happen? Well, your answer will be this goddamn movie. Welcome back to another movie review, film review. I don't know what you want to call it. Just a review. I don't know. But yeah, welcome back. And in today's review, I'll be reviewing a movie about this orange cat who loves food, who loves his pal, the dog. All right, let me just get straight to the point. I'm reviewing the Garfield movie starring the Chris Pratt and the dude from Marvel and many others as well. This is going to be the first time I ever reviewed a animated movie, which is crazy because I haven't seen any at all this year, now that I think about it. But here's the thing. I fell asleep while watching this movie, so I pretty much missed like 80% of it. I was probably awake for like the first 25 minutes, and then I woke up at the very end. So I kind of missed most of the story, but I kind of understood the basic premises of the plot. So I'm going to try to explain it to you by my knowledge. And I'm betting that some of you are like, wow, why don't you just rewatch the movie? And to be honest with you, I really don't feel like wasting my time watching the Garfield movie. To me, watching this movie has to be like a one-time thing. Cause who the hell wants to spend their time rewatching a movie, a kid's movie, about a cat, an animated cat, right? Right? I better be right. Anyways, let me just summarize this movie to the best of my knowledge. So we got Garfield, okay? And the dog, Odie, and the owner, John. So they're living their normal life, right? The Garfield life. And then out of nowhere, the dad shows up. Garfield's dad. And the dad's gotta repay this other cat, Milk. I think it was Milk. And it's at this dairy farm. So he takes Garfield and Odie with him to go fetch the milk and bring it back to the other cat, which I forgot her name, but it's a female cat. She's the main villain, by the way. And yeah, that's it. That's the whole plot, I think. And with that out the way, let's move on to the actual review, with the first part being the things I liked about this movie. And if you think I'm pulling shit out of my ass, well, guess what, man? You're wrong, okay? I have been a die-hard Garfield fan since day one. Since the day that comic came out, the first Garfield comic, I was there. So screw you for calling me a fake Garfield fan, because I'm a real one. I was there when no one was there, if that makes sense. Okay, let's move on with the good things. Alright, number one is going to be Walmart. Yeah, you heard me right. Walmart, the store. There was a scene where they had like a huge party, and John pulled out his phone, right? He pulled out his phone, and on his phone was the fucking Walmart app, bro. Like, what? Like, that reveal of the Walmart app on his phone was a 10 out of 10 for me. Like, when I saw that, my eyes literally just burst into tears, bro. I wasn't even tired anymore. I was like fully awake, fully aware of my surroundings after I saw the Walmart app. So number one goes to Walmart. Number two is gonna go, you know what? Fucking man. Number two is gonna go to the animation for the food. The way they created the food for this movie was like on a whole nother level of production and design. When I saw the lasagna in the beginning of the movie, I was so tempted to just pull out my phone and order like Olive Garden to go. I bet if Gordon Ramsay saw this movie, he would literally have a meltdown and quite possibly just shit himself. Hey, I mean, I wouldn't blame him, because if I was this top-rated chef and I couldn't make my food look like the food in this movie, I'm gonna do the same thing. So yeah, number two goes to the design of the food. There might be a better way to say that, but I'm gonna just leave it like that. And with those out the way, let's move on to the things I didn't like about this movie. The first thing I didn't like about this movie, the story. Not because I missed most of it because I was asleep. Well, probably because of that too, but because I thought it was kind of mediocre. I mean, it was cool seeing Garfield's dad, but there just wasn't anything special to him. No offense to Mr. Jackson, but Garfield's dad was pretty lame. So, a pretty forgettable villains I should say, because there was more than one. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. And let's move on to the overall rating. And the overall rating for the Garfield movie is going to be 6 lasagnas out of 10 lasagnas. A 6 out of 10. Maybe if I rewatch it, I'll give like a better score or something. But I'm not gonna do that shit. So a 6 out of 10 it is. And if you want to get smart with me and be like, well, you didn't watch the full movie, so you're basically rating only like 30 minutes of it, then yeah, you're right. But I'm pretty lazy. And Garfield is pretty lazy too, so hey, he's just like me. There is one thing I want to say though, like on a serious note, and that's about my boy Chris Pratt. Honestly, I think he did just fine with Garfield's voice. It wasn't terrible, but it also wasn't anything special. And I kind of don't see the hate towards, having Chris Pratt be a voice actor. I guess people get tired of seeing him in every single animated movie, but he does just fine. Garfield, Mario. I thought he did fine with Mario. He's an average voice actor. Not the best, but average. I think his best voice was Emmett from the Lego Movie. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. And would I recommend this movie to you and your family? Yeah, why not? Why not add that there? I don't know. I actually don't know. Would I? You know what, man? You go for it, I guess. I didn't have a problem with it, probably because I was asleep. But yeah, just go for it. All right. Now that I have given it a 6 out of 10, let me give you my alternate title for this movie. If I was the one who was supposed to title this movie, what would I call it? And you know what I would call it? I would call it the Snooze Fest movie. Yeah, the Snooze Fest movie. And that's pretty much it for this review. The Garfield movie, man. What a amazing movie theater experience. Yeah. Anyways, pretty short review for a very short orange cat. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Thank you for watching this review, listening to this review, driving while wearing a seatbelt. That just came into my mind. I don't know what the hell I was talking about. But thank you for everything. And I'll see y'all in the next video or review, whichever. All right. Adios.